Hello everyone, Mr. Schultz here for Integrated Math 2. Today we're going to be working on and practicing figuring out the volume of a sphere. So before we jump into it, understand that volume is not measured in distances and it's not a measurement of squares, but is a measurement of little boxes or cubes. So that will give you kind of a hint of what are we multiplying. So the unit of measurement has to be cubed or to the power of 3. So that gives us this formula right here, 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. That r cubed is important because that's going to give our units to the cubic power or to the third power. So here's our first two right here. Basically, they're either going to give us the diameter or the radius. So if you look right here, the diameter of this sphere on number 1 is 12 yards. Well, the formula is 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. Well, we can't use 12, so we have to divide it by 2. So it's going to be 6. But it's not 6, it's 6 yards. So then we're just going to do simple plug and chug. We're going to multiply 4 times 3.14, or pi in your calculator, and then we're going to times 6 to the third power. Then we're going to divide all that by 3, and we'll get our answer. So you're going to need to make sure that you show your work. This is what I'm expecting you to do, the basic minimum. I'm not expecting you to do it without a calculator. So if we turn this one on, and we go 4 times pi times 6 to the third power, and then we just divide by 3. Now our answer is going to be a little bit off. Our answer says 904.78. Well, it's a little off. Why? Because we're rounding pi to 3.14. And this is very important to the idea of, look, about 20 years ago, not all students had calculators, and teachers would have them do, hey, just multiply by 3.14, multiply by 3.14, and they didn't have these buttons that would give us the accuracy of pi. So when you can, use pi. That's it. All right, guys, let's continue. If we look at number 2 right here, they give us the radius of 10 feet. So if we plug this in, it's going to be 4 times pi times 10, 100, 1,000 divided by 3. Just use your handy dandy calculator. And if we did it, we would see that we would get 4 times pi times 10 to the third power, and then just divide by 3. And once again, it's going to be a little bit off. It's off by about 2 feet. But wait, it's not off by 2 feet, it's off by 2 cubic feet. All right, we're going to do 2 problems for you together now. So here we go. Question 3. We see that it gives us the radius. Well, first off, I have to write up my volume formula for a sphere. My volume for a sphere is 4 thirds pi times the radius cubed. Well, now I just plug it in. 4 times, and now if I'm going to use a calculator, I can just leave it as pi. 4 times pi times 8.9 cubed divided by 3. Just get my calculator, move it over to the side, and I go 4 times pi times 8.9 to the third power. I'll hit enter, and now I divide by 3. And the answer is going to be 2952.97. So let's pause it. But it's not 2952.97 yards. We are measuring, not measuring tape, not little squares, but what? Boxes or cubes. So the answer is going to be yards cubed or cubic yards. All right, so this next one, the diameter is 1, so I have to figure out what is the radius. The radius equals 1 inch. Now the volume is equal to 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. Well, 1 inch times 1 inch times 1 inch will give us 1 cubic inch times pi times 4 divided by 3. Well, now I'll know what my volume is because I'm going to use my what tool? My calculator. I'm going to take this. I'm going to go 4 times pi. I'm going to enter, and I'm going to divide by 3. I get 4.19. 4.19 inches cubed. Alright guys, went over 4 problems with you. The rest are for classwork. Good luck with this, and if you're done, go ahead and do either late work, missing work, or Khan Academy. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.